Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another upload on the truck, and this will probably finish out the truck stuff for this year anyway, till we get into 2020. So I got something new, and maybe you guys predicted this was going to happen, but anyway, let me show you what we got. Boom. Rough Country Black Series 50-inch dual row LED light bar. And you know right where that's gonna go too, I bet. Right on top of the chase rack. So we're gonna do this install, and should be pretty easy. The only thing I gotta do is I have to get the mounts that go on the top of the chase rack, which are somewhere on the workbench. And I can tell you right now, I do not have the wiring harness for it to install. I'm gonna get the light bar on, and I need to figure out how I want to do the wiring. I was thinking maybe I'd go through the back of the cab, and I have a power inverter on the passenger side in the back. If I can tap into a 12-volt source there that always has power, or has power when the ignition's on anyway, always has power would be ideal. I can use that. And obviously there's ground, you know, I can get a ground anywhere on the truck. And I want to do another wireless setup. Now you guys know I have a wireless switch for my front fog lights, and I want to do another wireless setup because I do not like running switches on my truck. Long term, I want to have, I forget what they call it, like outfitter switches. Up above where the sunroof, or not the sunroof, the sliding rear window button is, and get switches put up there. I'm not going to do that myself. I want to have somebody else install those. But for right now, I'm happy with the wireless setup. The one in the front's working just fine. So hopefully I can get something similar that will work for the overhead light bar that we're going to install. So let's get to it. The cost of this light bar was just in the neighborhood of $300. Which is pretty cheap, all things considered, for a 50-inch light bar. That comes from a name that you can sort of trust. I mean, Rough Country doesn't exactly sell junk. Must be an outer box. Alright, 288 watts, 23,000 lumens. Has 8-degree spot and 90-degree floods. And it has 96 3-watt LED bulbs. So that's a pretty high power, high power light bar. One of the other reasons I chose this particular light bar is it has these anti-whistle pieces here that'll go on the back fins, and that's to help eliminate the whistle that you hear on the road. And it's supposed to have covers. In the state of Pennsylvania, you're not allowed to have lights higher than the level of your headlights uncovered. So any type of lighting you have that's higher than the level of your headlights has to be covered when not in use. And obviously a light bar like this is not to be used on the highway to begin with. So in Pennsylvania, you have to keep it covered. All right, there it is. As you can see, it does have the covers already on. I believe they just clip on. Not entirely sure. Yep, okay. Wow, that looks sweet. Has the black background. I like that. Man, it's gonna look nice. So when you talk about light bar whistle, all of these fins back here, which, ooh, that's not good, that's bent. Anyway, so air blows over these and it makes a whistle. See if I can work that out. Okay, so on the chase rack, there's two holes over here on this edge. We have this fancy little light bar bracket. It's gonna go right there like that. Okay, just like that. It's a 10mm. Now I'm going to try to leave these a little bit loose, so that way this can still move as needed. Do the same thing for the other side. Alright, we're ready to bring the light bar up. I'm going to try to use the bottom mounting holes on both sides to try and keep it a little lower. And we'll see, you know, as long as it clears this, should be okay with using the lower mount. So I got my hardware set up, and all I got to do is just carefully bring the light bar up. Yeah, that should work. I'm gonna put it on the bottom and see. Actually, you know what? Let's put it on the top. Let's just do it. We'll go full send. Alright, so I got that side started to thread, which is fine. I just do not want to drop anything. Does that kick the camera? Okay, light bar is mounted. Now what I'm going to do is tighten up the side brackets onto the chase rack, make sure they're good and tight, and then I'll put those whistle fins on it, and then I'll put the cover back on the front. We'll take a look at it, and I'll clip this wiring off to the side until I'm finally ready to do the wiring. That looks pretty sweet. It actually looks more finished than what it did without. So there on the side. Take a walk around the front of the truck. So because of my leveling kit, you don't really see much of it from the front. At the side angle you do. So I'm glad I decided to go with the upper holes. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, we'll get the cover on it. We'll wrap this vlog up. All right, finished project for now until I get the wiring done. And this is with the cover on the light bar. I think we need to work on a tire and wheel package. What I want to do is use these OEM wheels for the winter with a decent winter tire. And then some aftermarket wheels, some nice tires for in the summer. Yeah. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hit that subscribe button, get yourself a nice hat. We'll see you all at the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.